From the city by the bay, Oracle Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Division rivals do battle next. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Play ball.
Settling in now, Kermit Yellowhorse. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Hey, see
first
it
pitch
it
coming. Here it is.
See it and rip it.
And it's fouled away. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Dig. Ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. And there are 2 away now. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're a 3. Take out.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Longoria gets his lead at first, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Yellowhorse is under it, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put.
Now at the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now to the plate, Dalton Lyons. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lyons.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now batting, Christian Walker. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Chris Owings now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. 2 hits in 7 tries. Yellow Horse over at second. Miller on at first with 2 down.
Nice and patient, 1 at a time.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Panic will make the catch, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're up 2-0.
The world is yours, don't think that it's not. You may be different, still give it a shot. Against our lives, you think the signs are even, really they not.
Stepping in, Kermit's Yellow Horse, and they're runners at the corners now.
Kermit. Hey, let it fly, baby.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Figueroa is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Arizona's on top, 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
Stepping in, Kermit's Yellow Horse. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Here comes the first pitch.
Come on.
Middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Yellow Horse is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Giants 2. Now at the plate, Kermit's Yellow Horse. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Play ball. 3. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. 3. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. 3.
Standing in, Kermit Yellowhorse.
The right fielder, number 7. Kermit Yellowhorse.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that was perhaps bay bound, but instead it's a long foul ball. Liner towards second,
find the ball.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Way to get us going. Good job.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Dalton Ryan.
What's up right here?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Crawford is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. D-backs lead it 4-3.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. 3.
They had to put in a couple of extra innings at work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jake Barrett gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Archie Bradley hammers down the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game.
Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of 2 division leaders between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Jeff Samardzija gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be
coming to the plate now, Kermit Yellowhorse, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Slater on the move, and no one will track it down. Miller, the runner at second with one away. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Miller isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Lamb. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found a hole.
Ow! Ow! Ball four. Take your base. Ow!
Ready now, Kermit Yellowhorse. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Here comes the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
On the bag,
on the
bag, on the bag.
For third.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Lamb, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Jake.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Too high, and that cost him ball four. Striding in, Dalton Lyons. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Dalton Lyons.
Got it. Let's go right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw.
2-2.
And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. One left for Arizona. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in once again, Kermit Yellow Horse. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yellow Horse.
Samardzija sets. First pitch on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Let's play ball. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3. He's out. 3. Out.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Evan Price. He singled his last time up. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Yellow Horse going back. And this one's off the fifth archway. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
3.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Kermit Yellow Horse. He's tripled twice already in this ball game.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Figueroa is there. 2 gone.
Let's play ball. 3.
First baseman Brandon Belt. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Play ball. He's out. 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 He's safe. Ball 4.
In now, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. High and deep to straightaway right. Yellow Horse looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Man, that has to hurt. He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
He's out.
Standing in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kermit.
Hey, let her rip. Hey, here we go.
Come on.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Hey, let it rip 1 time. Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit well on the ground to first.
Go hard, go hard.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeff Samardzija earns win number 7 on the season. Robbie Ray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Nate Eovaldi will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Kermit Yellow Horse. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The shortstop.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Play ball. 3. 3. Take out. 3.
Now at the plate, Kermit's Yellow Horse. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. 3 runs already home here.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Sent toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. D-backs out in front, 5-0. Digging in now, Miguel Gomez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yellow Horse is there, 2 down.
Play ball.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A pause and the 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. Giants leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And here's the utility man, Chris Herman, to bat now.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's go. Gotta hold him.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the cove and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kermit Yellowhorse. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Steve, drive it right here. Come on, Vic.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, you'd think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake.
Come on, guys.
Lamb.
Pitch up there. Here we go now. One at a time.
On the ground to the left side. Henson is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Play ball.
Ready once again, Kermit Yellowhorse, and their runners at the corners now.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
And wait on that thing.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's bringing up the final spot on the leaderboard, currently 7th in the National League. So coming to the plate, Jake Lamb. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Lamb.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Marte.
See it driving, go right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
On the back, pick it up,
sent
pick
back
it up.
up the middle. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Giants 2.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants. Now batting, first baseman, Brandon.
The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone into the arcade section. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Number 10 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching for.
Digging in, Kermit's Yellow Horse. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
And you got it. No one better. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled to the
Beat it
right
out,
side.
beat it out, beat it out.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. Got it. He's out. 4-4. Take your base.
So standing in, Kermit's Yellow Horse, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
Standing in the bullpen, he squeezes it for the out.
Only one in the inning for Arizona. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Diamondbacks lead this one 10-3.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-4 the final in this game. The D-backs wrap out 19 hits. Warren Miller earns his 8th victory of the season. Nate Eovaldi was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Hey, get the pitch. Let's go.
The right fielder, number 7, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. That average way up there to start things out. 14 homers, 57 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Broussard going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting...
The Giants couldn't have done it this afternoon without the performance of this man, Evan Longoria. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.